In order to program the perfing units in the Aerocut, you need to recall the job once it's been downloaded from IntelliCut. In this case, we have job number 122. Jobs over 100, between 100 and 150, are flex mode jobs. So we can recall that by simply clicking the tab, going into the flex mode, clicking read, and then scrolling to job number 122. When we open job 122, we click OK, and a menu will appear telling us where to program the perfing units. In order to program the perfing unit, simply lift the glass on your Aerocut, and you'll notice these two perfing units. The perfing units were determined to be set at 4 inches and 8 inches. So you loosen the guide, move to 4 inches, and then lock it into place, and loosen the guide, moving it to 8 inches for the second perfing unit, and locking the guide. It's important to note that there are 2 white plastic wheels. See them here? And the second unit is here. You want to be sure that your perfing wheels are going to be touching those white plastic units in order for the perf to take place. Show you how to realign what they call the bottom blade. These are these white bars that the perfing unit presses down on in order to make a perf. As you can see in this case, this perfing unit blade is not aligned with the white bar here, or the underblade. In order to change those units, you'll need a couple of things. One is the little tiny hench wrench that comes with the machine, and you'll need to remove this unit in order to adjust it. You do that by first unplugging the unit here, and then by taking out these 2 screws, one on this side and one on this side. And then you simply lift out the unit very carefully. It's a little bit heavy, and then place it on a work area. Once we move it to the work area, you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Let's look at this first perfing unit. You can see how it is aligned with what they call the bottom blade, or this white wheel. But the second perfing unit position is not aligned with the white wheel. So in order to be able to perf, we need to move this wheel. You do that with that little hex wrench I was talking about. Insert your hex wrench and turn it to the right to loosen it, and it'll just slide along. So then you want to center it, or have just as long as the blade is touching the white wheel, then you tighten it down. And now we're going to take the unit back to the Aerocut to reinstall it. Now we're going to place the unit back into the Aerocut carefully, aligning it with the little screws. Put the little screw knobs back in again. And the second knob. And then don't forget to plug, I'll get my second knob back in there. Tighten that down. And then you'll notice these little plugs have numbers on them, 1 and 2. Be sure you align that correctly with the little numbers right here, 1 and 2. So the top one is number 1, and the bottom one is number 2. Now you're all done. You can close your lid and turn your Aerocut back on, and you'll be all set.